The Anatomy of a Form as a Test. My name is Charlie Haffey. An asterisk indicates a course requirement. This shows the first section of a weather test. And every section is going to have a header, and this one's easy. It's the title that you gave to the form. So make sure you title the form in a way that will make sense to the students. I would strongly suggest that you have a required password. Students would have to enter the correct password to gain access to the test. This is something you can change. You can turn it on, you can turn it off, and this gives you a better level of security. So here we have the administrative section: name, teacher, ID number, birthday, favorite pet, whatever you like. Customize this as needed. There should be a section break between every component, particularly the questions. We want the students to be able to focus on one question at a time. Here we have the general directions. I would really encourage you to have this on here. Read the entire question, read all the answers. Student's going to come up to you and say, well, I didn't. And then you're going to say, did you read the directions? Did you read the entire question? Did you read all the answers? You've done this before. So here is question number 1. And if we take a closer look, up here is that header. And every section should have either an identification or some sort of written explanation. We're going to be using this double-digit format for the questions and a single-letter format for the choices or the alternatives. Here we have a question, and there's a little bit of text before the question, and it says in class, and it gives a review of the materials and the name of the lesson. And it says questions 6 through 9 refer to this activity. This bit of information should be included in questions 6, 7, 8, and 9. A more extensive example here, we have the table below shows, and then it shows a table. So the information and the table should lead questions 14 and 15. It might be helpful, depending on your population, to clearly identify the intention of the question. So here, which of the following is the best? The word best has been capitalized. You could bold it, you could underline it. We don't want the students to be struggling with the question. We want them to be, really trying to match up the best answer in this case. And I learned some time ago that it is inappropriate to have the question framed as a negative. But then I also heard that if you take the negative component and make that very clear, like we did with the previous example, capitalize it, bold it, underline it, I've heard that makes it appropriate. And I'm still up in the air about that. I tend not to use negatives. What's going to happen is someone's going to be reading this test, one of your students, which of the following: the girl tests her water. Oh, A, pour in the muddy water. Pour in the muddy water. A is the correct answer, and they record A. You know what's going to happen. For this course, when in doubt, check the peer review sheet. All the required components for the form and the response sheet are listed. The bottom line: consider all students' age and cognitive abilities. Factor in ELL, special education, and all of the other factors that are rolled up into your students when they wander through your door. Don't make this a reading test, unless it really is a reading test. The Anatomy of a Form as a Test. My name is Charlie Haffey.